Welcome to the first official episode of Chef Chris Cooks. In today's episode, we're going to be making some Saucy Noodle surprise. Stay tuned to find out where Saucy Noodle surprise is. I wish you could see what my tripod stand looks like right now. It's very interesting. I'm going to hope this balances up here. Look, I'm going to move it from here because I don't trust it. So Saucy Noodle surprise is also known as baked ziti. Disclaimer, if you get hurt while cooking, it's not my fault, it is your fault. You should ask your parents for parents and guidance permission. Be safe while cooking. So, to start off, we have some noodles. And to cook noodles, we need to boil them. So I'm going to add some water to this. You want to add your water about halfway up. Let it boil. Then once it starts boiling, you want to turn it down to medium heat and follow the instructions on the box. For example, this says cook 10 to 12 minutes. And as you can see to start, we're just going to turn it to high heat. As you see, it turns on. Handle like over here so I don't accidentally hit it. So what makes a Saucy Noodle surprise a surprise is the chicken. So I would rather use this type of chicken, just a chicken breast, cut it up, cook it myself. But this is for tonight for dinner. So we have something else. We have this already grilled chicken that's already like made. So I'm just gonna grab one of these, maybe two of these, cut it up. So as always, before you use a knife, ask your parents. So we're gonna cut this into like little chunks kind of. Make sure you watch out for your fingers too. So as you see, we're just gonna like cut like triangles kind of. Just cut little shapes out. And your knife should be sharp enough where you should be able to like cut it in one smooth motion like that. If it's not sharp enough, go to your local knife sharpener person. But a dull knife is not a good knife. Maybe we'll cut it a little smaller.
Are you cooking something?
Yes, I'm doing an episode of Chef Chris Cooks.
Oh.
We're making some Saucy Noodle surprise today. We're gonna put this on the counter so my dog doesn't get it. He's kind of hungry right now. Chef needs a towel. Always, when washing knives, don't put them in the sink. Put them up here, or like on the counter or something, so you don't reach in and cut yourself by accident. As you see, our water is boiling, so we're going to turn this to medium heat. I'm going to add a pasta in. It is 11:20. So about 11:30, we'll check up on that. And Chef always uses his wooden spoon to stir it. And the bubbles are normal. It's just the water boiling. And if you stir it, they will go down. Another technique I use for these bubbles is the blowing technique. Check it out. It really makes you feel like a dragon as you're blowing this hot steam and popping the bubbles. Sometimes the bubbles get feisty. It's been the 10 minutes. We're gonna go drain our pasta now. Look at this technique. 2 hands, slightly tilting. Head dodging the steam. You can blow it away too like a dragon. You shake. Put this off to the side. And pasta right here. You shake that. We're going to let this chill right here for a second as we look for the pan to cook the Saucy Noodle surprise in. The next step is we're going to add a little sauce to the base layer. And be careful if you're doing it on the stove like I am, because the air over there is still going to be a little hot. On the sauce. Now I'm doing the shake and bake technique to make sure it's all over. So we're going to add the pasta in. The chicken we cut up before, we're going to add this in. You could do it in layers, but I'm just going to add the chicken in kind of like on top. And then watch what I'm going to do. Shake and bake technique. And then we take the sauce and add it over the top like this. And some might say you should add the sauce to the pasta, mix it all around. Add the chicken. You can do that all within the pan thing, the pot. And then add it to here. But Chef Chris is going to do it like this. For Chef Chris, is a chef and he makes his own rules. You can spank it like a baby's butt to help get some of the sauce out. And we're just gonna do the technique. And if you want, you can grab your spoon again, just stir it around so you can get the sauce on the pasta. And you can spank it a little bit like that, just so it knows who's the boss around here. Like, I'm not really a big fan of cheese or anything, but I'm gonna add some of this nice ricotta onto it. But if you have any like mozzarella or anything you want to add on, Parmesan cheese, add that right now. Spoon, dab it right there. And again, we're just gonna stir it very lightly now with the cheese in there. Just kind of gonna like spread the cheese like butter a little bit. Oh, I forgot to preheat the oven. Okay, we're gonna preheat the oven to 375. Well, you can do 350, but we're gonna do 375 just because from my years of cooking experience, since we're not just reheating this, we're cooking it. We're gonna do 375. So while this is preheating for a little bit, we're just gonna clean up some of our dishes. When you're cooking, always clean up your dishes. Don't leave it for your parents, okay? For someday you're gonna be out on your own. You have to be independent. And Chef Chris is gonna teach you. Chef Chris, that no foods teacher, Miss McCormick. Chef Chris will teach you what you need to know. Da 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 na 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 na. Da na 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 na. And always be careful. Make sure your pan is not hot. You don't want to burn yourself, and you don't want to warp the pan or anything. Let it cool down for a little bit. Just make sure it looks nice and clean and nice and sparkly. The oven's at 314 degrees right now, so it's not 100% preheated. But we're just gonna we're gonna open up all the way this time, and we're just gonna, with two hands, put this in there. And we're gonna let that cook for probably about, I don't know, we're gonna put it on for 12 minutes to start. I'll get back to you when it's time. And as always, if you guys ever have any questions on any of my techniques or anything I do, ask me, leave them in the comments below, ask me the questions. I'll be glad to help you out and answer you. Chef Chris Cooks is all about helping you guys out. Because I know a lot of my viewers are teenagers, around my age and stuff, maybe early 20s, a little younger. And being independent is very key to growing up. So any questions, feel free to ask me down below. Be glad to help you out. If you guys want any recipes you guys want me to cook, show you how to cook, show you how I would do them, let me know. I'll be glad to cook them. We're out here helping you guys out, making the world a better place. The oven just beeped. I'm gonna go check on the food. It's looking pretty good. I'll just let it chill in there for a couple more minutes real quick. And of course, if you want to have some bread and butter, always have some bread and butter or anything you want with it. Finally found the oven glove after like 3 weeks. So I'm going to take out the food, open up all the way for this time, or even grab out the thing like that. Slowly take it up from here to there. Ooh, ah. This oven glove stinks. There's like holes in it. I just burned my finger. Whatever. Make sure when you're done, turn off the oven. Oven off. Make sure everything's off. Oh, but peep this food. Peep it. You can't tell me that's not fire. Here, a live taste test. We'll grab some. Here's a piece of chicken right here. Noodle and chicken right here. You can grab here. Noodle and chicken live taste test. That's amazing. Food always tastes better when you cook it yourself. And that's fire. That's gonna be all for today's cooking show of Chef Chris Cooks. As always, any questions, anything you want me to make, leave it down in the comments. I'm gonna go enjoy this food. Probably, and won't eat all of it. I'll save it for a little later or save it for tomorrow. As always, stay hungry, stay eating.
job.